So, there is a bug in the new game engines which EA use for FC24 and Madden. Basically, it seems that if you have an audio interface, like a Focusrite, your whole audio just crashes whenever you play these games. And this seems to be because EA don't respect the buffer size setting that you set your audio interface to. So if you see, I have a Scarlett Solo 3rd gen. If I go in the settings, my buffer size here is 192. But no matter what this is set at, EA seem to just not respect this value somehow and overwhelm your audio interface, and then it pops and it glitches and it crashes. And therefore, the only way to fix this is kind of a half fix. Essentially, what we need to do is install a virtual audio interface, which kind of sits between your actual audio interface and FC24 or Madden. And then what we do with this virtual interface is we add some more buffer size to account for the fact that EA isn't adhering to your actual buffer size. So yeah, the first thing you'll want to do is you'll want to install Voicemeeter. So just Google it. It's by VB Audio. So when you're on this page, you just need to click download, and then once it's downloaded, you just need to open it, and then set it up. So you just have to click install, and then you have to restart your system. Okay, once you've restarted your computer, you'll probably notice that you have no audio, and that's because you've just installed another audio interface basically. So what Windows has done is it's most likely set that audio interface to be the default, and therefore you probably can't hear anything because it's trying to play all your audio through that. So to fix that, what you want to do is you want to go to your start menu, and then you want to search for change system sounds, and then open that, and then you'll get this window, and you just want to go to the recording tab, right click your audio interface and click set as default recording device and set as default communications device, and then go into playback, and then right click your audio interface, and then again do set as default, I think it's called playback device. So once you've done that, your audio should be back on your computer. Now what we want to do is we want to go into Voicemeeter, and we want to set it up. Okay, so we're going to open Voicemeeter, and then you'll see this kind of intimidating looking interface, I guess. So the first thing you want to do is this section here is basically where this virtual audio interface is going to output its audio to. So we just want to output whatever audio comes in through this audio interface to our real interface. So you just need to click A1, and then you want to choose ASIO. If you've connected to your audio interface with USB-C, I think you can go through Thunderbolt, but I'm just regular USB, so I'm going to choose Focusrite USB ASIO. And now all that's done is made it so whenever audio comes into this virtual audio interface, it's going to output it to your real audio interface. Okay, next, what you want to do is you just want to click on menu up here, and then click on system settings / options. And then on this buffering ASIO section, just click on default, because it will say default here if you haven't changed it, and you get this warning. Just click OK, and then set it to 1024 samples. Now this should automatically also change your audio interface's buffer size to be the same, but if not, you can click on your audio interface here and it should open the settings, and you just want to also set this to the highest value. If you are doing actual audio work, like making music, you'll want to drop this value back down when you're working on stuff like that, because the higher your buffer size, the higher your audio latency. So just keep that in mind if you're ever going to do actual work which requires low latency audio, or you're going to play a FPS game, drop this back down just so you can reduce your audio latency. Okay, so now you're going to want to open either FC24 or Madden, but what you're going to want to do is tab out of the game, and now what you want to do is you want to route FIFA through Voicemeeter. So just right click your sound icon on your computer and then do open volume mixer, and then what you want to do is you want to find FC24, and then on output device, instead of default, you want to do Voicemeeter Input, and now all of your game audio should be routed through Voicemeeter. Now keep in mind, in order to hear the actual game audio, you need to have Voicemeeter itself open. So every time that you want to play your EA game, you have to make sure that you open Voicemeeter as well. And then yeah, your audio should route through Voicemeeter. EA for some reason respects this virtual audio interface's buffer size, and I don't get any more glitches with it. One person did report they still had issues after trying this, so it might not work for you, but it works for me. So yeah, hopefully it works for you. Also, don't subscribe to this channel because I just plan to put random tutorials up on here. But anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully this helped.